going on, Warriors? So just going out to eat today. I'm gonna show you guys what I do when I go out to eat. What are things that I take in as well? Just so you guys know how I do my stuff. We all do our stuff a little different, but if you guys wanna roll with me, we're gonna go to a restaurant where I live. Man, you guys gotta check it out. If you guys are ever by me, you guys gotta check it out. It's in a place called Hamilton called Moose Winooski's, but I'm gonna do this in a way where I'm not eating restricted. I'm just gonna close my eyes and pick what I want on the menu, and you guys are gonna roll with me, so I'll let you guys know what this looks like and how I do things. Again, you guys know that I like to eat carbohydrates. You guys know that I don't like to restrict what it is that I do, and that helps me personally when I'm training, when I'm lifting, and scientifically when you get more carbohydrates, it helps you out. So I'm gonna show you what I do when I'm out there today. You guys just roll with me, baby, let's go.
Who's this? Who is this? Who is that?
Okay. So guys, before I head out, just testing the blood sugar real quick. So we are a 4.2. When you're consuming more carbohydrates too, what it helps you do is manage your blood sugar lows better, because I'm at a 4.2, but I know that I have wiggle room here because of the stores of glucose in my muscle cells that my body can use when I'm active, when I'm walking around. The body can utilize more of that glucose before it has to shuttle more from the body's blood. So if I have already reserves of glucose in the form of glycogen, which is stored carbohydrates, my body can use this in a low scenario when I'm walking and working out to burn through that first before it has to shuttle more glucose from my body's blood into my muscle cells to help me work. So that's why I like carbohydrates too, because it can help you to buffer blood sugar lows, so you're not nose diving into the low, but you have more of a gradual decline. So it doesn't mean that you still treat your low, but just know that the muscle and having carbohydrates in to be stored can also help out in those scenarios. So me and V were off. We're gonna go eat some food. So you guys, again, coming with me, show you guys what I do. As a type 1 diabetic, it is what it is, but we are low on gas, guys. I blanked out yesterday. I didn't put enough gas in, so guys, please cross your fingers for me that we make it to a gas station, or we got a lot of people waiting for us too, and we ain't gonna make it. That gas gauge is low. It's energy. And this is what you guys gotta think of. Think about fuel that I'm pumping in now, like carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are fuel for the body, just like protein, just like fats, just like calories. So think about all this stuff when you're fueling your car next time. Like, does your body actually have the right amount of calories and carbohydrates? 'Cause a lot of my clients, we increase their calories, increase carbs, increase everything, and they're burning fat, guys. So I got you guys. Let's get this thing popped up. Guys, so we made it to Moose Winooski's. With car didn't die on us, guys. Got you. So we are here today. So it's gonna be fun. Get something to eat. Again, if you guys are ever in Kitchener, I said Hamilton earlier, but if you guys are in Kitchener, you guys gotta make sure you guys check out Moose Winooski's, baby. Show you guys what I eat today. I gotta show you guys the front. Yo, V, you wanna ride the moose?
Yes. These are water fountains over there.
Oh yeah, it's nice.
A lot of people like these ones there, which are like blended drinks, so like spent. Yeah, another one's coming for you. We're gonna give you an order.
Yeah, you guys are ready to order now, right? Food is coming. I'm gonna take the blood sugar. We're gonna see where we're at, guys. And before I left the house, I had a little bit of juice just because when I wake up in the morning, I get those little blood sugar spikes in the morning. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. That's just adrenaline that's happening in the morning. So for me, I go ahead and give myself about 3-4 units. This morning I went a little bit higher, so 5 units. So I had a little bit of juice just to balance it out a little bit. We'll see where we're at right now. So not bad. So 7.4. So I'll probably just need a little bit less juice for next time. But 7.4 isn't bad going into the meal. I'll show you guys what we have. Show them the French onion soups, man. These things are fire. Again, Moose Winooski's. That's where it's at.
Wanted to comment on something.
So I got my pops over here with the Shirley Temple. Doing it up, baby.
Ain't no Shirley Temple. What are you talking about?
Oh man, but what I'm gonna do over here, guys, the French onion soup. So we got a little bit of cheese in here. So for me, I know the cheese can kind of slow down the release of insulin in the body, right? Make you slightly insulin resistant, but just for the moment. So sometimes I like to add 1 extra unit, but it depends on what I'm having. Pizza, you got to add a little bit extra, and you got to dual wave bolus or have another shot about 2-3 hours after your first shot, just to help to make up for that, because the cheese will slow down the release of glucose in your body. So if you're ever at high and you have something that has high carbs and a lot of cheese, then you want to keep that in mind. If you notice you're going high, that could be the reason, because of the breakdown of the fatty acids. It interferes with insulin signaling, right? Just get a little scientific with you guys, just stay with me. And so what I'm gonna do next, now we're gonna get have a little bit of insulin for this. So for me, usually French onion soup, I've had this before. It's about 3 units for me. And once you have something that works, guys, you guys can just repeat that. So for me, coming here, I have this French onion soup. Been coming here with my pops since I was 6. So I know at the end of the day, I'm gonna have about 3-4 units of this and I'll be good to go. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna dose this up. Oh shit, fucking drop my, people probably think I'm on fucking roids. Guys, like in the soup? Absolutely. Let's go. All right, guys, so with this sandwich right here, my biggest thing that I like to do when I'm eating out is just think, what is gonna have the most amount of carbohydrates? Keep it simple. Like, I got a salad with a this is called buckaroo burger, right? So the buckaroo burger, we got some shaved beef in here, but you got the artisan bun. This bun right here is gonna be the only thing I gotta worry about here, maybe with some croutons, right? So for something like that, I already know I probably have about, because I've had something similar to this before, you can always base it on what you've done before and then take a guess. And if it doesn't work, next time you get it, you know you go up or down. So for me, I'm gonna go and say this is about around 60 grams of carbohydrates for this. And so I'm gonna bowl this based on 60 grams of carbohydrates. Plus I'm gonna give 1 extra unit, maybe for some croutons and some extra cheese here, that'll slow that absorption down of the glucose that I'm having. And that's something that works for me. But again, find what works for you, but this is how you do it, guys. Just focus on what the one thing on your plate that has the most amount of carbohydrates. Don't worry about anything else. Bolus for that, maybe give 1 extra based on what else you see in terms of the amount of fat in it. So that's what we're gonna do today. Start this up, baby. So we're gonna go here, 60 divided by 5. I'm not a mathematician or nothing, but 10, 12, about 12, 13. So, and here's the thing, if I start dipping down, guess what? I got juice on board. So you can always just learn how to manage your low blood sugars as well, right? Remember, consider yourself a fire person. A fire person is gonna go out and they're gonna put out the fire. It's not, you gotta, when you know how to put out the fire, then you have more ability to have more flexibility with what you eat, because now you know, even if I start to dip below, I'll have a little bit of 15 grams of orange juice will bring me back up. And because I eat more carbohydrates, that glucose is gonna help to push itself into my blood to help me if I go into lows. And I'm lazy right now, guys, but if you guys really aren't sure and you have something on your plate, just Google it. Just Google, hey, how much carbohydrates in 1 artisan bun? And that way you'll get close to what you wanna be at. And maybe you have a plate of pasta, then you gotta eyeball a cup or 2 cups, and then Google how much carbohydrates are in 1 cup of penne pasta, if that's what you're getting. And that way you can make eating out more flexible for yourself, and you can live with less restriction over time. And as you start developing an understanding of certain places you go to and certain doses that work, you just keep that going. You don't have to look it up anymore. All right, guys, so 2 hours after, let's see what's going on. Let's see where the blood sugars are at. Again, eating out, eating with less restriction. It's about starting a new wave. Because guys, like, how does a new wave of type 1 diabetes and fitness, getting in what your body needs without feeling like you have to live this little restricted lifestyle like a hamster in a cage? All right, so let's just set this. I'm gonna take my blood sugar. Get you guys set up right there. Let's go. Come down, here it is, what it is. I got you guys. All right, so let's see where we're at. 5.2 right here. Not bad, not bad. So what I'm gonna end up doing is, if it does keep coming down a little bit more, I kind of passed the peak time of insulin. So the peak time of insulin is when insulin is most active in the system, even though it can last up to 4 or 5 hours. So for me, what I'll likely do is just maybe have a little bit of juice just to bump it up just a little bit, and I should straight line after that, right? So very simple, very easy stuff you guys can do to tweak it. Or I can just leave it, probably be okay, but gonna have some Old J and that's it. So I hope this helps you. I hope this video helps you guys out, so you guys learn how to get some control when you guys go out and eat. And remember, just trust the process. Listen to your body. You know, we have the CGMs these days as well, so you can monitor that. So you don't have to always live in fear of having a low blood sugar, things diving low. But live your life with less restriction. But just be mindful of what you feel. That way we can live outside the zone. You know, Coach Jay, I got you guys. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Holla.